Turning now to local politics. There's a guy named Mark Kelly who's been really criticizing the Democrats in Arlington County. On July 28th this year, which, by the way, was my birthday, and I knew that because Facebook wouldn't let me forget it. On July 28th, Mark Kelly said he could prove that the Democrats on the county board were making life worse here in Arlington. His proof? One of the Democratic candidates in the 2009 election, a guy named Miles Grant, announced he was moving out of Arlington and into an apartment across the line in Falls Church to get cheaper rent. Mark Kelly says that shows that Democratic control of the county board is just ruining Arlington County. Well, let's see. According to the press, Miles Grant is an environmental blogger. Can you imagine how bad things in Arlington County must be if a guy who sits around and blogs all the time can't afford the rent? Okay, here's my advice for Miles Grant. Put on some pants and get a real job. Oh, I'm being told that Miles Grant does have a real job. Okay, dude, I feel your pain. Your job doesn't pay enough to support you. Welcome to America. But listen, do what we all did in that situation. Find a roommate and keep that cool Arlington apartment. How hard can that be? Hey, you never know. The roommate might have a really cool stereo and lots of great albums. He might even have a color TV. Oh, I'm being told that I should stop giving housing advice based on my own experiences in the 1970s. No one cares anymore. Sometimes I hear the voices in this ear. Sometimes I hear the voices in this ear. Sometimes I hear the voices from somewhere down in my stomach. But anyway, I was talking about Mark Kelly. He's obviously somebody who's trying to make a name for himself around Arlington County. No, really, he's trying to make a name for himself and nothing else. If you go to his website, you find out that he's had some jobs, but he doesn't say where. You get the sense that he belongs to a political party, but he doesn't say which one. He says he went to law school, but doesn't say which one. Hey, look, I am no stranger to embarrassing details about myself. If you go to any of my websites, you will never find any pictures of my crazy Uncle Leopold who lived in the attic. That's his Facebook picture, by the way. He had the same bad luck I did with the cartoon yourself picture. But back to Mark Kelly. I guess we are lucky that he's willing to tell us that his name is Mark Kelly. Or is it? Now don't worry. I look forward to all your letters complaining about my comments. And I promise to answer each and every one. Actually, let's just get it over with. Anyone who writes in and complains about my comments about Mark Kelly, anyone who takes the time to watch the show and then write to complain, I've just got one thing to say to all of you. Put on some pants and get a real job. Which brings us to our new segment. Who needs to put on some pants and get a real job? First up, Winnie the Pooh. Okay. I don't think Winnie the Pooh needs to get a real job. All those videos they made with Sebastian Cabot did well. Winnie the Pooh can live happily off the residuals. But come on, you're never without the shirt. It's time to put on some pants. Or am I the only one that feels that way? Must not look at Pooh without pants. Dress Pooh with your eyes.